you that good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student-athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers today. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. More awesome tunes are coming up here on Game Time. Varsity has the best music for you. Go Highlighters.
And good evening. Welcome back to the Highliner Activity Center here on the Highliner Activity Network. We have high school girls basketball as Valley City gets ready to take on the Grovers of Fargo Oak Grove in Region 1 play. And a pleasant good evening to you. Paul McDonald with you high atop the act here on this Thursday night. Ray Nelson, our technical director, camera operator, and my personal assistant here tonight. No, I can't. Oh, probably would if I asked. We are getting ready for this matchup as the second half of the region starts now for the Highliners. They are 5-1 through the first 6 games, 10-2 overall. Coming in here, taking on the Grovers of Fargo Oak Grove. Again, these two teams met once already. That was back on the 17th of December, and a game that was won by Valley City by a final score of 56-35. And in that game, the Highliners got out to a very, very good start as they jumped out to a 14-0 lead before the Grovers knew what was going on. And then a basket on a fast break layup by Haley Newman got the first points of the game for the Grovers at the 2:02 mark of quarter number 1. And the Highliners led 19-7 after that first quarter. Well, then it was not even from there on. It was still all Highliners. They opened up a 18-point lead, 25-7, as they got a three-pointer from Drew Potratz, Dakota. That's the first time I've done that this year. First from Dakota Potratz, and then a three-pointer from Kinley Suffolk. And they got up to a 25-7 lead to lead by 18. They led by 19 at the end of the first half as Maddie Anderson hit a three-pointer to make it a 35-16 game at the break. They just kept adding on in that third quarter. Things were a little more even in the third quarter as Valley City scored just 10 points in the quarter and 11 for Oak Grove. And it's 45-27 heading into the fourth quarter. And then Valley City slowly but surely pulled away after the Grovers got a three-pointer from Geiger, and Peyton Downs got a little pull-up 17-footer. Got it down to a 13-point game, 45-32. And the Highliners then would go on a 11-0 run, and they would do that over a span of about 4 minutes and take a 56-32 lead. And out of those 11 points, the last 9 were all scored by Katie Burchell. And Burchell in that game finished with 20 points, and she had the double-double, 20 points and 11 rebounds. Dakota Potrats finished with a great floor game. She had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. And they were the only two Highliners in double figures. Sky Nielsen had 9 points and grabbed 8 boards in that game. Maddie Anderson had 6, and Kinley Suppacool with 4. Kinsley Glant had 3, and Mariah Freeze and Greta Govan each had 2. Govan also had a team high with 5 assists in that one. The Grovers come in with a record of 3-3 and 7-6 overall, as they are starting to figure things out. So this is definitely a different Grover team than the Highliners saw just a little bit over a month ago. So that should make for an interesting game tonight here, as the Grovers would love nothing more than to knock off the 5th-ranked Highliners here on their home floor. And the Highliners, again, a lot of these games now are going to be in the second half of the year, are going to be at home. They played at Oak Grove, they played at Kindred, they played at Central Cass, and they played at Wapaton. So a lot of these Region 1 games are going to be games played right here in the HAC. And you look at what the Grovers have done. They have won 5 out of their last 6 games after a start that saw them lose their first 3, win a couple of games over Lisbon and New York Mills. Then they dropped a couple of games to West Central Area and Central Cass. But since then, a 1-point win over Northern Cass, a big win over Hawley. They lost by 10 points to Kindred, beat Wapaton by 10, beat Fort Woods Minnewacan by 3, and beat Patton Northwood, who's actually receiving votes in Class B. They beat the Thunder by 8. That was their last game here on the 21st of January on Tuesday night. So they have been playing a lot better basketball as they get ready for this matchup tonight with Valley City. We'll step aside, take a little closer look at these two teams as we get ready for this Region 1 matchup. Valley City and Fargo Oak Grove coming up from the HAC, and tonight's coverage of Highliner girls basketball being brought to you on the Highliner TV Network by Brothers 3 and Farmers Union Insurance. Back with more hoops from the HAC on the Highliner TV Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Hack, having a little pre-production meeting with Ray Nelson, our technical director and camera operator here tonight. And again, coverage of tonight's Highlander girls basketball game brought to you on the Highlander TV Network by Brothers 3 and by Farmers Union Insurance. Brothers 3, you're heading out of town on the east end on Main Street. There's still plenty of ice on the lakes. You can maybe do a little ice fishing. That is your one-stop shop. Get your gas, snacks, bait, tackle, everything you need for a day on the ice. Stop by Brothers 3 on East Main in Valley City. Well, these two teams, as I mentioned, have met once already. And in that game back on the 17th of December, the Grovers had just one player in double figures. That was Sophia Geiger. She had 11 on 3 threes and hit a couple of free throws. Again, the Highlanders had that big first quarter, 19-7, and then opened things up in the second quarter as they outscored the Grovers in the second quarter, 16-9, leading 35-16 at the break, and the Grovers just never were able to recover, and the Highlanders cruised to that victory. Peyton Downs, she had 8 points in that game, along with 5 rebounds. Haley Newman held her own underneath. She had 7 boards to go along with 4 points, working against Katie Burchell. And so that'll be a key tonight again for the Highlanders, is holding on to the basketball and rebounding. Those are always the keys. If you ask head coach Jimmy Howard, what's it going to take to get a W? And he always says they've got to take care of the basketball and get those rebounds and turn their defense into offense. Free throw line in that game too. The Highlanders weren't too bad. Well, they were very good in the first half as they hit on 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. In the second half, though, they were 6-9, 2-4, 6. They were 9 of 15 in the second half at the free throw line. So hitting their free throws also is something that coach wants them to get a little bit better of. 16 of 23 at the free throw line in that game back in December. Well, we're going to have the Little Liners. They're going to be coming here with the starting lineup. So we're going to step aside. We're going to head down to the scores table, and our public address announcer, Jaden Ratcliffe, for tonight's announcements and anthem.
Tonight's Super Band is sponsored by the VCPS Education Foundation, and the winner is Jack Dieterle, Youth Labor Award and Concession Stand. Valley City High School encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation this evening by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. At this time, I would ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the singing of our national anthem by our very own Sullivan Peterson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
A junior guard standing 5'7", wearing number 5, Sophie Geiger. A 5'7" guard, 8th grade, wearing number 12, Peyton Hansen. A senior standing 5'10", guard, wearing number 13, Mari Balmy. A guard, wearing number 22, standing 5'8", senior Peyton Downs. And in the middle, standing 6 foot even, senior, wearing number 33, Haley Newman. Head coach for the Oak Grove is Chad Snyder. They are assisted by Emily Johnson and Sophie Sparrow. And now starting on for your first grade Little Liners. Grumman, Alexis Horner, Carson Alterman, Amber Clemens, Josie Clemens, Nora Clemens, and Ray Gray. And now starting out for your Valley City Highlighters. A junior forward wearing number 10, Dakota Portrait. A sophomore forward wearing number 12, Katie Burgess. A junior forward wearing number 14, Madison Anderson. A senior forward wearing number 20, Greta Coleman. And in the middle, a freshman forward, number 32, Sky Nielsen. Highlighters are coached by Jimmy Howard, assisted by Terry Blake. Officials for tonight's game are Jared Leggett.
Well, there's our starting lineup tonight. Sophie Geiger, the 5'7" junior guard. Peyton Hansen, the 5'7" 8th grader at guard. Mari Bohm, she is a senior 5'10" at guard. Peyton Downs, the senior 5'8" guard. And Haley Newman, the 6' senior forward. The starting lineup for Coach Chad Slider and the Oak Grove Grovers. Chad, of course, no stranger to Valley City. He was the head softball coach at Valley City State for a few years back in the early 2000s. Valley City will have their normal cast of characters with Maddie Anderson, Katie Birchall, Sky Nielsen, Dakota Potratz, and Greta Gobin on the floor to start things here for Valley City. And off the jump ball, we had a possession. And they're going to make sure the possession was switched. Landon Peel, Jared Micklejohn, Brian Yanich, our officials tonight. So the Highliners, 4 seconds in, get the first possession, and they'll have it up top of the key to Gobin, far side. Potrat, baseline, Nielsen, cutting through Birchall, off the glass, a little too high, and rebound grabbed by Newman. Here come the Grovers, packs in the front court, a little too far there and out of bounds. Peyton Downs, a little wide on her pass. Man, Peyton Downs. She made the honor roll at Valley City State for the fall semester. The honor roll is maintaining that 3.5 grade point average with 6 to 11 semester credit hours. The Grover senior made the honor roll at VCSU here in the fall semester. So congratulations to Peyton. Top the key, Potratz. Far side, Anderson off the elbow, Birchall. Left elbow, Potratz, good. Well, the Highlanders get on the board first. Switch of reversals. Burchell assisting Potratz. 2-0 Valley City. Just about a minute gone, first quarter. Into the front court, Downs. Left of the lane, goes up top of the key. Gets it off to Geiger. Now here to the near side. Shot taken there by the 8th grader Hansen. And didn't get it to go. Potratz rebound. Starts into the front court for Valley City. Dakota to Nielsen. Back to Dakota. Up top, ball knocked away by Hansen. Hansen played a little bit off the bench in that loss in December. Had a couple of free throw attempts, but missed them both. Shot didn't go for Nielsen. A rebound grabbed there by Newman, her second. Back into the front court. Here come the Grovers. Out of the near side. Hansen from 18. In and out, and in and out, and out. She'll grab the rebound. Goes back up. Blocked by Potratz out of bounds. And it will stay with Valley City. Peyton Hansen, just an 8th grader, now has worked her way into the starting lineup for the Grovers. Inbounds to the free throw line. Quick shot Downs. Front rim to soft. Rebound grab by Nielsen. Back come the Highliners with Potratz. 6:14 to go first quarter. 2-0 Valley City. Three-pointer. Anderson far side off the mark. Rebound Burchell. Gets it off to Potratz. Dakota in the lane. Gets it to Nielsen. Baseline jumper. Halfway down comes out. And Newman clears off her third rebound. Here come the Grovers. Back into the front court quickly. All the way down. Right-hand dribble. All the way through Geiger. Foul called on the dribble drive. Nielsen and Anderson were there. And that's going to be called on Maddie. Maddie Anderson will pick up her first personal first team foul. So to the free throw line, Sophia Geiger. Again, she had 11 points back in December. Hits the free throw.
Geiger at the line for the Grovers.
As she has the second one on the way. Good. She was 1 of 2 at the line in December with 3 threes for her 11 points, or 2 for 2 at the line. We're tied here at 2. On the far wing, Govan, Potratz, freeze, to Anderson. There's the steal, pass inside, Bohm with the steal. Mari into the front court, tried to go through double team, stepped out of bounds, and then ran over Dakota Potratz, who's slow to get up. And holding her midsection as she's shaking off the cobwebs. 5:35 to go here in the quarter. And quarter number 1, we are tied at 2. Potratz. Anderson left alone, right wing for 3, off the mark. Rebound tipped into the hands of Hansen. Here come the Grovers, a chance to take the lead. Bounce pass near side, Downs. Peyton to the top of the key. Gets it off. Bohm and to Hansen. Geiger three-pointer, no. Rebound here the corner and saved in by Newman into the hands of Govan, and then she is fouled. Newman did a nice job to save it and saved it into the hands of Govan. And that ball is going to be called on Peyton Downs, her first team. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Skip pass Anderson, left wing. Gets it back to Nielsen, cutting through Burchell, layup good. Burchell on the bucket. And the Highlanders up 4-2. Bohm to half court. Downs, near side, Geiger. Stop, pop, just off the elbow, rattles it halfway down and came out. Rebound, Burchell. Into the front court, Govan knocked away from behind by Geiger. Here come the Grovers, back the other way. Bohm up top of the key, lobbed it near side, Geiger. Free throw line extended to the right. She'll come all the way up top. Right hand dribble, gets it back to Bohm, far side. There's a near steal by Govan and knocked it away. It went out of bounds. It will stay with Oak Grove. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Mari Bohm will trigger the inbounds. This 5'10 senior, one of 4 seniors on this roster. Newman, who's another one, has the ball. Bohm. Peyton Downs, also a senior. Inside intended for Newman, taken away. Govan just took it right away. Potratz to the front court, top of the key to Govan, right wing. Up top, Potratz, looking at that 2-3 zone in the lane, Burchell. Here, left wing, Anderson, up top to Potratz. Potratz through a double team, lost the handle. Newman, quickly up ahead, gets it to Geiger, 1-on-3, blocked from behind, she hits the deck, and a foul going to be called on Valley City. Burchell and Maddie Anderson were both there. This is going to be on Maddie Anderson. That'll be her second team foul. So Geiger will go back to the free throw line and shoot 2. Free throws up and no, off the mark. 2 for 3 at the line is Geiger. Suffolk will come in. Anderson with her 2 fouls will sit down. Scoreboard says 1, but she has 2, I believe. They gave that to the wrong team, as a matter of fact. And we have a timeout taken by Oak Grove. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside with 3:49 left to go here on this 30-second timeout. Again, coverage of tonight's Highliner girls basketball game brought to you on the Highliner Activity Network by Brothers 3 and by Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance of Valley City. Reach out to Tyler Van Bruggen and Brian Yanish for everything you need to insure your car, home, auto, anything that you want to keep protected. Get a hold of the fellas at Farmers Union Insurance. Tyler Van Bruggen is sitting down in front of me. Brian Yanish, he's out on the floor as a referee. They are the agents of the Farmers Union sponsoring tonight's Highliner and Grover girls basketball game. 3:49 left to go here in this first quarter. Valley City up 4-3. Again, it was 19-7 after the first quarter when these 2 teams played in December. Here's Potratz in the front court, far side Nielsen. Sky, skip pass, Sepulveda lining it up. 3-pointer from the wing, short. Rebound grab there by Hanson. That's her 3rd. Gets it up ahead. Bohm down low. And to Downs. Back to Mari Bohm. Off the elbow. Good. Mari Bohm with the bucket. And just like that, it is a lead for the Grovers at 5-4. Top of the key. 3 for Potratz. Rattles around. Can't get it to fall. The rebound grabbed by Bohm. She outlets it to Geiger. Geiger stop pop. 19-footer off the mark. And Nielsen does the block out, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Highliner ball. Well, right now it is a 8-4 rebounding advantage to Oak Grove. Potratz to Burchell, back to Potratz. Nielsen in the lane. Burchell kicks it off to Suffolk. Back up top, Potratz over to Nielsen. 3-pointer right wing, good. A line drive 3-ball by Sky Nielsen. And the Highliners take the lead back. We've had 2 lead changes in the last 2 baskets. Whoopee! And Bohm knows she did it. She jumped the pass, came down, and is still holding the basketball. That is illegal. Peyton checking into the lineup now will be Rachel Christensen here for the Grovers. 2:38 to go first quarter, 7-5 Valley City. Govan, Nielsen to Suffolk. Swings it out, Potratz, right wing for 3, air ball. Govan hustling after it. Ooh, she saved it, but saved it right off the stomach of Christensen. That was a little hard save there by Govan, and Christensen that brought her down to her knees. She got it right in the gut. Obviously inadvertent in trying to save it, trying to bang it off the leg, but she got her in the tummy. So Govan will trigger the inbounds on the baseline for Valley City. Brings it into Potratz. Up top, Suffolk. Stop, pop, 17-foot runner. Missed everything. The rebound, Christensen has it. No worse for the wear. There, Peterson checked that. Downs comes out of the pack with it. Shot, no. Rebound, Newman up, no. And then Burchell grabs the rebound, and we've got a foul underneath. That foul is going to be called on the Grovers. Nope, check that. Potratz first. 3rd team. Haley Newman on the line will shoot 2. This fires on the first. She's got another. Geiger back into the lineup here for Oak Grove. Free throw, good. Newman rattles home 1. 7-6 Valley City. 2:12 to go first quarter. Potratz to Sepulveda. Back up top, Potratz near side Nielsen. Right corner for 3, or left corner for 3, no. And the rebound grab by Bohm, and here come the Grovers. A chance to retake the lead. Up top, Christensen. Right hand dribble, gets it to Bohm. Far side, Downs. Down, dribbling off the left elbow. Back to Christensen behind her. Now to Geiger. Between the circles, behind the back dribble. Driving in, left of the lane. Turnaround shot from 12, air ball. Newman, nice save, rebound. Gets it into Downs. Downs inside pass for Newman. Knocked away. It's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. And possession arrow will go to Valley City. 1:34 remaining here in the first quarter. Highliners leading by 1. Kind of a sluggish start here to the first quarter. Into the front court, Potrats. Free throw line, Burchell knocked away, got it back. Nielsen, skip pass, tipped, stolen. Geiger back to the lane for the Grovers, up ahead to Downs. Downs in the right corner, now back onto the wing. Up top to Geiger. She'll swing it off to Bone, far side, Christensen, entry pass Newman. Cool on her, got it to the cutter, Downs, knocked away. Here comes Potrats, up ahead to Govan. One dribble layup, and good. Running the fast break, Govan gets the layup. Highlanders by 3, 9-6, 1 minute to go, first quarter. Near side, Geiger, across the timeline, right hand, stops. Swings it far side, Christensen saves it. Gets it up top, three-pointer, Bohm, no. Rebound, Burchell goes up, grabs her third. She'll get it off to Potrats, and the Highlanders will bring it up. About a 12-second differential between game clock, shot clock. Here's Sepakul. Left wing to the right side, Nielsen. Driving in, goes up strong from the baseline. No. Rebound, Govan on the backside for the easy bucket. Govan right there, she's got 4. Highliners with their biggest lead at 5, 11-6. Geiger will come across the timeline. Bounce pass to the cutter. Downs inside, Burchell blocked it, out of bounds. It will stay with Oak Grove with 15.6 seconds to go. Here in quarter number 1, Valley City on top, 11-6. Inbounds on the baseline. Geiger holding it, bounces it in Newman. Shot blocked again by Burchell. They're going to call jump ball, possession to Oak Grove. 13.3 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbounds again, Geiger will trigger it, bounces it in for Downs. Downs in the lane, back to Geiger. Three-pointer, left corner, air ball. Burchell, rebound backside, her 4th. Here comes Potrats, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Over to Govan, back to Potrats. She'll launch it at the horn, short, off the front of the rim. Your score at the end of 1 quarter of play, it's Valley City 11 and Oak Grove 6. So back with the second quarter. This is Highlander Girls Basketball from the Hack, brought to you tonight on the Highlander Activity Network by Brothers 3 and Farmers Union Insurance. Back with the second quarter on the Highlander Activity Network. Sky Nielsen, Maddie Anderson, Katie Coca, Katie Burchell, Dakota Potrats, a 5 and a 4 for Valley City. Second quarter, the Grovers will have Peyton Hansen back in there, along with Sophie Geiger, Haley Newman, Rachel Christensen. There's a shot in the lane, doesn't go. Rebound grab by Newman. Down court, all the way through the lane. Dumping it off. Hansen, shot, no. Backside rebound, Newman. That's her 8th here in the first half. Gets it off the floater by Peyton Hansen, no. Rebound grab by Burchell. Mari Bohm, the 5th Grover that's out there. Here's Anderson, top of the key for Valley City to Nielsen. Over to Potrats, reverse layup, good. 4 for Dakota Potrats off that reverse layup. 13-6 Highliners on a 6-0 run right now, leading by 7. Pass in the front court, intent for Christensen. A little bit behind her, Anderson with the loose ball. Over to Nielsen. Free at the line, Burchell. Back near side, Coca. Left wing for three. Count it. Katie Coca knocks down the three ball from the wing. Highlanders on a 10-0 run, 9-0 run, lead 16-6. In the lane, Newman shot blocked there by Nielsen and out of bounds. Sky with her first block. Burchell's got a couple. That's going to bring Govan off the bench for Valley City. Nielsen will sit down. Inbounds on the baseline, Barrow Grove. Geiger brings it up top. Christensen. One dribble, Geiger, right wing for three, good. Sophia Geiger now with 6. And that snapped the run there. That was 9-0 for Valley City. Up top, Anderson. Free at the line, Burchell. Burchell dribbling, falls, gets it to Govan. Govan up top, Anderson. Anderson dribbling in. Off the right elbow, trying to go down low. Lost, but into the hands of Potratz. And another reverse layup. It was tipped, but somehow it found its way to Dakota, and she got the bucket. 18-9, Valley City. Here quickly, Geiger in the front court. Bounce pass, Newman. Right of the lane, goes up strong for shot, no. Burchell grabs her 5th rebound. Gets it off to Anderson, and back the other way comes Valley City, leading by 9. Coca up top, Hansen knocked it away, but Anderson regains control. To Coca, Govan for the Highliners, up top Anderson. Left wing for three by Govan, off the glass too hard, and Geiger gets the rebound. Here come the Grovers back the other way. Sophia Geiger in the backcourt, watched by Coca. She comes across the timeline, leaves it off for Christensen. Christensen driving into the lane, onto the wing, Bohm. Bohm dribble drive, teardrop from the baseline, good. Mari Bohm with 4. Timeout, Valley City. It is going to be a full timeout taken by the Highliners. Or check that, I believe they're going to call timeout taken up by, the timeout was taken by Oak Grove. It is a full timeout either way. 5:25 left to go here in quarter number 2. This is a full timeout. Valley City leading 18-11. Again, tonight's coverage of Highliner basketball brought to you on the Highliner Activity Network by Farmers Union Insurance and Brothers 3. Again, if you are heading out onto the ice, you want to do a little ice fishing, you still probably have about a month that you could do that with this cold weather. The ice is good and solid. Stop by Brothers 3 on East Main in Valley City. Get your snacks, gas, bait, tackle, whatever you need. There, get your fishing license, all of it you can get at Brothers 3 in Valley City on East Main as you're heading to the lake here this winter. And then again this spring, if you're going to be doing some spring fishing. 18-11, Valley City leading by 7 with 5:25 to go here in quarter number 2. We were tied at 2. We've had a couple of lead changes. First, the 5-4 lead for the Grovers on a, and then also the Highlanders came back and took a 7-5 lead, and that was our last lead change. Highlanders have extended that lead since. Underneath Govan, on the wing, Anderson, three-pointer right side, good for Maddie Anderson. Maddie Anderson's first three-pointer of the game, 21-11. Highlanders with that lead. Here's Downs, left side. Shot taken, in and out, no, by Bohm. Rebound up and no, underneath by Christensen, and she'll go to the line. Check that, McCall Johnson now in the game. She came out of the timeout. That's Potratz picking up her second. Team foul number 1 of the quarter. Rachel Christensen at the line. Shooting 2. Good on the first. Bircher will sit down. Nielsen in for Valley City. Free throw is up, and Rachel Christensen knocks down a pair. 21-13. And the turnover, ball goes out of bounds. Aspen Jose, who started at the beginning of the year. The junior, I do believe, is now on the sidelines in a big boot. There is a travel violation called against Hansen. That's why The 8th grader Peyton Hansen now in the starting lineup for the Grovers. 4:42 to go here, second quarter. Valley City up 21-13. Govan lobbed it into Nielsen. On the wing, Coca. Left side for 3. Off the mark, a little too far. Rebound underneath. Govan, turnaround shot up, no. And then Newman reaches out. She's got her 9th rebound here in the first half. Newman into the front court. Johnson, Christensen. Back up top, Johnson. Near side, Hansen for 3. Good. Peyton Hansen with the 3 ball from the right wing. 21-16, and just like that, 5-point mini run, and the Grovers down by 5 as we approach the halfway mark, second quarter. Near side, Potratz. Just off the elbow, left of the lane. On the floor, Johnson. Newman with the steal. She'll get it up ahead. Here comes Peyton Downs in the front court. Downs across the timeline. Near side, Christensen to Hansen. Hansen, entry pass, Newman. Double team. Takes it out to Johnson. Lost the handle, rolls out of bounds, and it was off the hands of Potratz. And will stay with Oak Grove. Mari Boom back in the lineup. Geiger back in for Oak Grove. 3:44 left to go here in this second quarter. Valley City up 21-16. Newman on the far wing. Up top, Downs. Down to Hansen. Near side, Geiger. Up top, Hansen to Downs. Downs gives it back to Geiger. 6 on the shot clock, 5. Hansen underneath for Downs. Backing away in on a double team. Oh, they bailed her out. As the shot clock is going off, the Highliners bailed him out with a foul. And that'll be on Sky Nielsen, going to pick up her first, second team foul. So Peyton Downs, the BCSU honor roll student, at the line shooting 2. Good on the first. And the run now 6-0 run here by the Grovers to cut the lead down to 4. And no on the second one. A rebound grabbed by the Potratz. Here come the Highliners up by 4. Left of the lane, Nielsen. Mid-range jumper, no. A rebound reaching out. Bohm clears it off. Right now, the boards are being owned by Oak Grove, and Bohm hits the deck. And we have a ball out of bounds. It'll be Valley City, or be a Grover ball. Geiger. Bohm, ball tipped by Coca, stolen. Potratz, Govan, layup, no. Potratz, put back, no, but she'll go to the line. They go to Potratz to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Foul there called on Peyton Downs, her second. First team foul. The Potratz in the line for the first time. First Highlander to go to the line tonight. Free throw. Off the glass, she banks it in. She's got 7. That stops a 6-0 run by the Grovers. Another free throw to go. The lefty sends it up. Swish. 6 in the quarter, 8 for the game for Potratz. Steal, Potratz underneath. Over to Coca, up and no. And then the ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Valley City. So the Highliners defense causes the turnover, and now they will have the ball on the inbounds and the baseline. Leading by half dozen. Off the elbow, right side, Nielsen in the lane. Anderson, dribble drive right in the lane, goes through, lost the handle. Loose ball picked up by Hansen, and then Anderson steals it right back. Maddie to Coca to Nielsen. Jump ball, no. Underneath, loose ball picked up by Govan. Back over to Potratz. Potratz pass through the lane to Nielsen. Nielsen in the lane, turnaround shot blocked by Newman, and the ball picked up there by Downs, and then stolen back by Anderson, layup good. What a sequence that was. And the Highlanders will get the bucket and the point. 5 for Maddie. Another steal for Anderson. She tried to bounce pass to Coca, and then grabbed by Downs, laying on her back, cradles the ball. Timeout taken by Chad Slider and Oak Grove. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this quarter. Grover's down to just 2 timeouts left to go for the rest of the game. But it will be Oak Grove ball, and Coach Hansen, or Coach Jimmy Howard, not happy When Peyton Downs grabbed that ball, laying on her back, she slid a little bit. Thought a travel should have been called, but it was not. And so the Grovers will maintain possession with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Valley City up 25-17. After the Grovers had a 6-0 run to cut it to 4, Valley City has scored the last 4. And they've been doing it with defense. They've had a great sequence we just had where the ball never got out of the past the top of the key as it was back and forth. A steal and turnover, another turnover, another turnover. Highlanders finally did get a bucket on one of them. Mari Bohm will trigger the inbounds to Geiger. In the backcourt, up ahead, they've got the numbers. Hansen tried to force a pass through to Newman. It was kicked out of bounds, and it will stay with Oak Grove. Sophie Geiger will trigger the inbounds on the baseline for Oak Grove. Bounces it in for Downs. Stolen there by Potratz. Dakota starts up the floor. Dakota tried to kick it over to Coca. Lost it. Hansen steals it right back for the Grovers. Hand to Bohm. Far side. Downs. Downs picks up the dribble. Bohm. Hansen for 3. Rainbow 3, no. Long rebound into the hands of Maddie Anderson. Maddie into the front court. Holds the ball over her head. Inside Nielsen. Backs her way in. Shot blocked. Foul called on Haley Newman. That'll be her first, second team foul. Not a lot of fouls called. All total, we've had 8 whistles, 8 fouls called this whole first half. Scott Nielsen at the line will shoot 2. First one is up. Good. 4 points for Nielsen. Potratz will sit down. Birchall will come in. Rachel Christensen back in the lineup for Oak Grove. Free throw by the right-hander. Sky Nielsen. Rims out. Rebound Geiger. She's going to get trapped. Dribbles out of it. Pass up ahead. Bohm far side for the Grovers. Gives it off to Hansen. Hansen to Christensen. Here on the near wing. Gets the dribble up top of the key to Hansen. Passing near side Geiger. Right corner for 3. Short. Off the rim. Rebound grab by Maddie Anderson. There's Andersons and Johnsons and Christensens all over the place tonight. On the far side, Govan. Nielsen. There's another one. Birchall tripped as she hits the deck hard. Went through a double team. Hansen and Geiger both there defensively for the Grovers. And it's going to be called on Sophia Geiger, her first. Third team foul. 1:05 remaining in the quarter. Inbounds Anderson. Quick release from the corner off the back iron. Rebound Nielsen, and she's blocked from behind. And a foul going to be called on Oak Grove there. That's going to be on Mari Bohm. That'll be her first, 4th team. And it was a shooting violation, so Nielsen at the line, shooting 2. Sky 1 for 2 at the line, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Good on the first. 27-17, the Highlanders back to that 10-point lead with this 6-0 run. And, too hard on the next one. The rebound Hansen. Gets it up ahead to Geiger. Geiger across the lane. Gets it up to Newman. Newman up top. Bohm to Christensen. Far side. Hansen. Geiger top of the key. Sophia backs up on the wing. Goes back up top. Christensen long 3-pointer off the mark. Govan with the rebound for Valley City. About a 4-second differential. Game clock, shot clock. Govan here to Anderson. Left corner Nielsen. Dribble drive, baseline. Nielsen through the baseline pass to Govan. Now to Coco. She'll get it up top of the key to Anderson. Maddie goes back to Nielsen. 15 on the shot clock. Nielsen, top of the key. Anderson fakes a shot, takes a 17-footer off the glass too hard. Rebound Birchall for the layup. Katie Birchall now with 4. 29-17. The Highliners, 7 seconds to go in the quarter. There's a reach in by Maddie Anderson. Got a little over aggressive. That's her 3rd foul. 3rd team foul. Inbounds by Bohm into the backcourt to Hansen. Start the clock here near side Geiger. Geiger in the lane. The runner up. Misfires. Rebound Anderson, and that'll do it for the first half. Valley City ends the half on an 8-0 run and lead by 12 at the break. Your score at halftime is Valley City 29 and Oak Grove 17. We're back with our halftime here from the Hack. This is Highliner Girls Basketball, brought to you tonight by Farmers Union Insurance and Brothers 3 on the Highliner Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here on the Highliner Activity Network. We are at the half. Valley City leading 29-17. Of course, the big news out of Valley City that came out later on this afternoon is the North Dakota High School Activities Association approved the emergency co-op with Barnes County North for football. And we're watching the little liners on the floor right now. Young ladies, I'm going to guess second graders that are out there showing off their stuff. Oh, there was a line drive off the glass for two. Hey, it counts. It went through the hoop. That was a great shot. But again, the Highliners had the emergency co-op request with the High School Activity Association with Barnes County North. Of course, the Highliner numbers are going to be dwindling, and so they are going to be dropping down a division in football. And so they have got that emergency co-op accepted today by the High School Activity Association, and it's a 4-year agreement. It's a 4-year plan, and here is how it works if I am correct in this. We were going to have Rob Hunt was going to join us here at halftime, but we will have more games coming up this week that we can get someone on to talk a little bit more about this. But here is the gist of it. That means because it's an emergency co-op, we do not count the Barnes County enrollment towards our own over the next 4 years. Then after that 4-year mark then it's a regular co-op. If we keep it, we do count their enrollment, but by then you look at the projection of numbers for both BCN and Valley City, and even the combination of the two, the Highlanders would still be down in that class in football. So they're going to be dropping down a division in 11B, if you will, for football starting next year. Also, we're getting a lot of applications in for the football, the head football coaching positions. It's going to be a whole new fall and a whole new look to Highlander football next fall. Down a division. And, I believe we're going to be playing, the Lisbons and the Cavaliers and the Kindred, some of those Class A's. Well, actually, Kindred and Central Cass, they're moving up a class while we drop down a class. We're going to be playing a lot of different teams. We're going to have a whole new coaching staff in place for Valley City. So it's going to be an interesting fall. And, of course, the 3-division system that we have now in basketball is going to be hitting next fall for volleyball. So that means the Highlanders will be in the same region with the Northern Cass, a perennial powerhouse in volleyball. Central Cass, also a perennial powerhouse in volleyball. Kindred, Oak Grove, who went to state last year in volleyball, along with Wahpeton and Lisbon. So it'll be a kind of a new look, same teams, but a new era in Valley City Highlander athletics starting next fall with a new coaching staff, a new division in volleyball as well, as Valley City will be moving into the Class B world starting the fall of 2025-2026 school year. We are at the half here. Valley City leading 29-17, leading by 12, used an 8-0 run to take the lead. As I said, we had 2 lead changes and 1 tie. Highlanders were up at one point 10-9 after a long 2-pointer by Mare Bohm made it 10-9. Then Valley City went on a little bit of a run and opened things up. And it was actually 7-6. Pardon me, I'm thinking of the JV game. It was 7-6 Valley City, as it was a free throw by Haley Newman that cut it down to 7-6 after the Highlanders had taken the lead. And then Valley City, they went on a 9-0 run to open up a 16-6 lead. The two teams alternated baskets there for a while, make it 21-11, and then a 6-0 run by Oak Grove got it to within 21-17, and then the Highlanders ended the half on an 8-0 run to lead by their biggest margin, 12, here at the break. Take a look at the numbers in that first half. Sophia Geiger leading the way with 6 points for the Grovers, 4 points from Mari Bohm, 3 points from Peyton Hansen, 2 points from Rachel Christensen. Peyton Downs has a free throw, and Haley Newman has a free throw. Newman also unofficially with 9 rebounds in that first half. For Valley City, Dakota Potrat's leading the way with 8 points, 3 rebounds, couple of assists, 5 points from Maddie Anderson with 3 rebounds, 5 points from Sky Nielsen, 2 rebounds and 2 assists, 4 points from Katie Birchall to go along with 6 rebounds, 4 points from Greta Govan, and she's got 3 rebounds in that one, and Katie Koka with 3 points in that first half for Valley City. We'll be back and get ready for the start of the second half. Highlanders leading by 12. This is Highlander Girls Basketball on the Highlander Community Network. We are at halftime. Valley City up 29-17. Just had a nice chat with Joe Welsh, his daughter Molly. We were talking about her in the junior varsity game. He's the assistant coach for the Grover boys. Joe and I go back. Oh man, we've been friends for about 40 years. That was a long time, and back in our days in Moorhead. And it's always good to see Joe. And he's came across the floor and had to come up and chat. And we'll be seeing the Grover boys here in a couple of weeks when they make their return trip. Of course, Valley City boys went there on Monday and came up with a big Region 1 road win, 75-68 on Monday to start the Region 1 season. Here we go. We start the second half. Valley City will have the ball, 29-17. Everybody's waiting for the clock. There, they're going to just stop there. Let's come on, Wayland. Let's just set it up. Let's go. And he gives the thumbs up to Jared Mickeljohn. Highlanders will get the ball to start things here in the third quarter. Govan up top for Valley City. Near side, Nielsen on the elbow. Burchell in the lane. Bounce pass, Govan, far corner. Govan circles around, gives it back to Burchell, posting up. Kicks it top of the key. Anderson for three. Back iron. A little too hard. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Oak Grove ball. 20 seconds gone here in this third quarter. Valley City leading by a dozen. Good student section tonight as the boys, of course, not traveling. And girls wrestling, they were supposed to be at South Border tonight, but half the Highlander girl wrestling team battling sickness and injury right now, so they decided not to go and rest up. They've got Napoleon Gackle Streeter coming up here in a week, I believe, as well in wrestling. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Oak Grove. Geiger will trigger the inbounds. Starting five on the floor. Geiger, Newman, Hansen, Bohm. Downs. There's a steal by Sky Nielsen. Layup is good. Nielsen gets the steal and the layup for Valley City. She's got 7. And the Highlanders extend that lead to 14. Another steal by Maddie Anderson. Should get it off to Potratz. Potratz dribble drive in the lane. Good. Maddie Anderson with her third steal. Potratz now in double figures with 10. And that run now is at 12-0 as the Highlanders lead by 16. Back the other way, Geiger, as they break the press, can't get the layup to fall. Rebound, Hansen back up and good. Peyton Hansen with the putback off the loose ball. She's got 5, and that stops the 12-0 run for Valley City. 33-19, Anderson three-pointer from the wing, right back we go. Maddie Anderson drops the 3 ball from the wing. She has got 8. Potratz picks up her third helper. 36-19, Valley City. There's a long 3 from the far wing for Geiger. Can't get it to go. Was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Valley City. With 6:17 to go third quarter. Highlanders lead is at 17. A 7-2 start to the quarter, coupled with the end of the first half, a 15-2 run. Ball knocked away off the hands of Hansen. Loose ball picked up there by Maddie Anderson. Anderson in the front court for Valley City. All the way down, kicks it off to Govan. Top of the key, Nielsen over to Potratz. Step back, long 2. Hits the front of the rim, long rebound back to Dakota. And then the ball just slips out of her hands. Burchell gets it back to her. Gets it over to Anderson. Her 3 ball rattles out no. Govan putback is good. Loretta Govan with the putback. She's got 6. And a steal by Govan off the inbound. Shot no. Potratz grabbed the rebound, and she is going to go to the line. Well, the Highlanders really aggressive on the defensive end right now. That is going to be team foul number 1 on the Grovers and number 2 personal for Mari Bohm. Potratz at the line shooting 2. She's 2 for 2 at the line, 10 points. Good on the free throw. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Rachel Christensen in and McCall Johnson in for the Grovers. And also in Lainey Caspers. The lefty free throw, short. Rebound, the aforementioned Caspers grabs it. Gets it up ahead and falling, face planting herself was Geiger. Just got a little out of control with the dribble and lost the ball out of bounds. It will go back to Valley City. Highlanders up 39-19. with 5:38 to go in this third quarter. This is the biggest lead of the game at 20. Potratz, right baseline, on the wing, Nielsen, line drive three, no. Rebound on the ground, taken by Maddie Anderson. Over to Burchell, she thought about the three, no. Kicks it in the corner to Govan. Govan, lobbing it inside Burchell, posting up, shot no. Gets her own rebound, she'll kick it back onto the wing to Anderson. And Anderson, here near side, Nielsen, kicks it over to Potratz, three-pointer right corner, off the rim, with a high rebound. It's on the floor. Casper, no. Govan over to Potratz and then stolen by Newman. And then Casper nearly lost it again. Govan really there. Govan with the steal. Boy, talk about aggressive on defense. She's all over the place. Burchell, Potratz, touch pass. Govan, baseline left. Now she'll come out onto the wing. Lobbing it inside. Burchell, shot blocked by Newman. Foul called on the Grovers. A lot of activity, but not a whole lot of scoring in that sequence there. Haley Newman will pick up her second team foul. That will send Katie Burchell to the line for the first time of the game. And good on the first. That'll bring Kelly Summercool in for Valley City. Anderson will sit down. Geiger out, Bohm in. 5 points for Katie Burchell. 7 rebounds, couple of assists. And the free throw rims out. Rebound, Caspers. Burchell was 10 of 14 at the free throw line when these two teams played back in December. Christensen, near side, Bohm. Back up top to Christensen. Hansen, Caspers, inside Newman. Nice bounce pass for Bohm. Partially blocked there by Burchell, and then she grabs the rebound. Now to Nielsen. Nielsen into the front court to Potratz. Potratz, skip pass, nope, into the hands of Bohm. Back the other way come the Grovers. Mari Bohm, she falls down and a foul called on Dakota Potratz. That's number 3 on Dakota. First team foul of the quarter on Valley City. Inbounds on the baseline. Mari Bohm will bring it in. Looking, brings it up top. Johnson to Christensen. Back to Johnson. Caspers, Bohm, three-pointer, off the mark. Rebound, Potratz off the nice block out by Burchell. Down court to Govan, layup, no, comes up a little bit short. And then Bohm controls up back the other way here in the front court for the Grovers to Caspers. Caspers back to Bohm. 3:44 to go in the quarter. Summercool trying to go for the steal, and she'll get called for her first personal foul. Second team foul.
Her first second team foul.
Inbounds on the near sideline. 3:41 to go. Valley City up 40-19. We were 7-6 at one point in the first quarter. Bohm, near side, Caspers. Inside, Newman. Going to be tied up by Nielsen, but possession arrow will keep her with Oak Grove. The Class A game going on tonight. Our first break here of the quarter. We'll let you know how some other games are going on tonight in the Class A. Here's Caspers. Bohm down low. Newman double team. Backdoor, nice pass up and good. Nicole Johnson stuck in the back door and found it unlocked. Gets the bucket. 40-21. Valley City lead at 19. Up top, Suffolk. Back to Govan. Baseline, Potratz. Off the elbow, Suffolk. Line drive, no. Saved by Potratz, but into the hands of Bohm. Here come the Grovers. Bohm into the front court. Kicks it. Oh, she tried to pass it to Caspers. It goes in the back court. Oh, they say it was tipped. And then there was a whistle. The official here on the near side said it was tipped. One official was going to call over and back. Another official called the tip. So they're going to discuss things at center court. And see what's going to happen here. Probably jump ball or going to give it to the Grovers. They're going to give it to the Grovers. And Jared Micklejohn is just going to do a quick explanation to Jimmy Howard. Very quick. So with 2:49 to go, third quarter, it'll be Grover ball. Probably an inadvertent whistle there. Christensen, Caspers, near side, Bohm, back up top, Christensen. Johnson. Bullet pass inside for Newman. On her backside, Nielsen off the steal, gets it ahead. Potratz from Burchell. Bounce pass, Suffolk. Baseline right. Potratz, the cutter. Burchell, no, but a foul called, and Katie will go back to the free throw line. That will be foul number 3 on the Grovers here in the second half, and the third on Newman. Katie Burchell at the line where she's 1 for 2. Now 2 for 3. 41-21. Back in December, Burchell was 4 for 4 at the line in the first half and 6 for 10 in the second half. 10 of 14 at the line, on her way to a 20-point game. Free throw, good. And that's her average, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Right now, she's at 7 and 8 here in this one. 42-21 Valley City, 2:22 to go, third quarter. Christensen in the front court for the Grovers to Johnson. Johnson watched by Sepulveda. Johnson spins off, gets it inside, Bohm, blocked again by Burchell. She'll grab the loose ball. Here come the Highliners with Glant. Kinsley Glant checked in out of that break. She'll get it up top to Potratz. Potratz top of the key, one dribble left hand to Anderson, also back in. Anderson, forced pass inside from Burchell, knocked away, stolen. Casper back to the way for the Grovers to Christensen. Christensen through a double team, no, she'll go to the line. And we'll get a couple of free throws here. Foul there on Kinsley Glant. Her first, third team. Oh, if you missed it, we were talking about this in our junior varsity game, Glant. If you go on to prepgirlshoops.com, a recruiting site, is the 7th ranked point guard among freshmen in North Dakota in Class A. Free throw, first one is good. Second one is coming for Christensen. She gets them both. She's got 4. 42-23, Valley City. So Glant in amongst Sarah Nipstead from Kindred. In the lane, runner off the glass too hard. Burchell put back, no. And rebound, Burchell grabs another. She's got her double-double, or could. Shot good, foul counted. She doesn't have the double yet. She now has 11 rebounds, and that foul is going to be called on the Grovers. Their 14th foul. That's going to be number 1 on Carolyn DeYoung, who checked in. So now Burchell at the line. If she makes this, she has her double-double. Whoops, jinxed her, my bad. DeYoung grabs the rebound. She's got 9 points to go along with those 11 boards. Near side, Christensen hesitates, going in, blocked there by Burchell, but Katie will pick up her first. 14th foul. So Rachel Christensen back to the free throw line. She's perfect tonight, 4 for 4. Free throw, too hard. Burchell will sit down. Nielsen in for Valley City. With 1:24 to go in the quarter. Christensen can't get the second one. The rebound, Bohm had it, and then a foul on Maddie Anderson going after the loose ball. And for Anderson, that is number 4. And team foul 5. Omari Bohm at the line. Shoot 2. Her first trip to the free throw line of the game. And good on the first. Govan in. Anderson will sit down with her 4 fouls. 8 points tonight for Maddie. Free throw by Bohm. Good. 6 for Mari. 44-25. Highliners by 19. Potratz all the way down, coast to coast. High layup, good. Dakota Potratz goes coast to coast and gets the layup. 46-25. She's got 13. That's game high. Up top, Christensen. Johnson in the corner, Bohm. Back on an 8 shot, no, by Christensen. Nielsen clears off the rebound. Potratz down court. Sepulveda catch and release. Got it. Nice play there, Kinley Sepulveda with the bucket. She's got 2. And Potratz 4th assist. 48-25. We're going to get a tie-up and possession to Valley City. 42.3 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Valley City up 48-25. 19-8 in the quarter. 7-second differential between shot clock, game clock. Glant will bring the ball across the timeline. Right-hand hip high dribble. Up top, Gobin. Gobin picks up the dribble. Far side, Potratz. Bounce pass to Glant. Glant right of the lane. Now to Gobin. Gobin up top. Pass inside. Nielsen goes up strong. Shot no. And then knocks it out to Potratz for three. No. A long two by Dakota Potratz as Nielsen just knocked the rebound out to Potratz, who knocked down the long two. 50-25 Valley City. Potratz with the steal. Here's Dakota. No one on there. Layup is good. Gets her third steal. 9 in the quarter, 17 in the game, and that will do it for the quarter. Your score at the end of 3 quarters in play, Valley City 52 and Oak Grove 25. We'll step aside, back with quarter number 4. This is Highliner Girls Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Tonight being brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance. If you're looking to insure that home, car, health insurance, maybe you've got that little toy that you use on the lake during the summer that you want to insure. Well, see what the boys over at Farmers Union Insurance can do for you. Tyler Van Bruggen, Brian Janisch, give them a call. We're on West Main in Valley City. That's Farmers Union Insurance helping us tonight, sponsoring tonight's Highliner Girls Basketball game along with Brothers 3. We do appreciate that. We've got more basketball. JV Varsity boys tomorrow versus the 3rd-ranked Killdeer Cowboys. Saturday afternoon, JV and Varsity boys against Beulah, 2:30 and 4 o'clock. The Miners ranked 7th in single A. So 2 big days of basketball, 3 big days, counting this one for the Highliners, boys and girls. And next week, a busy week. Wrestling Monday, basketball doubleheader Tuesday and Thursday. 52-25, Highliners. There's a steal by Gobin. Up ahead of the pack, layup good. Gobin with another steal and the bucket. Gobin now with 8. 54-25, Valley City. 7:38 remaining. Pass that one off the foot of Gobin. And it will stay with the Grovers. Inbounds here near side, Geiger. And grabbed there by Hansen. On the far side, Downs. Payton, entry pass to Newman. Double team, back up top to Geiger. Geiger, Bohm, baseline, one-hander, good by Maury Bohm. 54-27, Valley City. Near side, Gobin. To Coca, now to Suffolk. Ball knocked away. There's a steal by Geiger. Big chase with Potratz and Suffolk. She gets a shot, hits the rim, goes back off the rebound. Gets it down Hansen. Hansen swings it off to Downs. Downs, far side, up top. Bohm, Geiger, back to Hansen. Hansen, back to Geiger. Geiger, left wing. Up top, Hansen. Hard pass inside Newman. Cutting to Downs, shot no, but a foul. Sky Nielsen is going to get number 2. And the first of the quarter on Valley City. We'll send Peyton Downs to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Peyton Downs, just 1 point, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Comes up short there. Downs had 8 when these two teams met in December. Free throw, good. Peyton gets 1 out of 2. She's got 2 points, 54-28. And she comes to the bench. Rachel Christensen checks in for Oak Grove. And here's Dakota Potratz into the front court for Valley City. Picks up the dribble, gets it off to Coca. Coca up top, near side, Gobin. Gobin to Potratz. Entry pass, Nielsen, double team. Coca up top, Potratz for 3, good. Dakota Potratz with 20. 57-28 Valley City, 6:15 to go, 4th quarter. Hansen, again, hard pass to Newman. To Geiger, in the lane. Christensen for three. Nope. Long rebound, far side, out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball. Much to the oohs and ahs of the Grover faithful on the far side. And now the officials are going to get together, and they might get, you hear a round of applause from the Grover fans if it's going their direction. It is. And there's your golf clap from the Grover faithful. 6:02 to go. Inbounds on the far sideline for the Grovers. Christensen brings it in. Hansen back to Christensen. Rachel skip pass near side. Geiger right on the left elbow. Now to the free throw line. Blocked by Potratz. Hustles after it. She'll control the rebound. Her seventh. Potratz into the front court. Having another complete stat stuffing game here. Stat sheet stuffer, if you will. Here's Suffolk for three off the mark. Long rebound. Hansen grabs it. Hansen will start up the floor. Slows things down just a little bit to Newman. Bohm in the corner. Christensen back to Bohm. Up top, Geiger, or to Hansen, inside, Newman, try to go underneath, stolen again by Burchell, or by Potratz, unofficially, 4 steals for Dakota. There's the ball knocked away, picked up by Suffolk, and then back to Potratz up top. By my stats in the game against Lisbon, Potratz had 10 steals. If I was correct, that would tie his school record. Inside pass, Nielsen goes off the glass for 2, she's got 9. And we are now in running clock mode. 59-28 Valley City. 5 minutes, and we'll be in running clock the rest of the game. Driving through Geiger. Turnaround shot blocked by Potratz. Well, she's got about 2 or 3 blocks. That rebounder is her 8th. 4 steals, 4 assists. Oh, yeah, 20 points, too, for Dakota Potratz. Here on the near side, Coca. Ball knocked away into the backcourt. She grabs it. Nearly travels. Suffolk to Potratz. Dakota up top, Govan. Right hand hip high dribble. Far side, Potratz dribbling in the lane. Picked up the dribble, turnaround shot. No, misfired. Grabbed there by Bohm on the rebound, her 5th. Mari into the front court, gets it to Geiger. Geiger back to Bohm. Bohm, cross court, Christensen to Hansen. Back up top to Bohm. They're staying that man-to-man defense. Geiger, bounce pass on the back door to Hansen, off Peyton's hands, out of bounds. And the ball goes over to Valley City. Glant, Leak, LaRue in for Valley City. And the Grovers send in Caspers. Up. He gave the ball to Leak, but he is going to bring in DeYoung in. .335, clock ticking down. 59-28 Valley City. Again, I'll be quite honest, I didn't expect a running clock game because Oak Grove has played some very good basketball here as of late. There's a nice pass inside for LaRue. The fan favorite gets the bucket. So Bailey with the bucket inside. There's a steal. Leak off the steal. Back the other way come the Highlanders. Glant. Up top, left-hand dribble. Gives it off to Coca. Coca to Suffolk. Suffolk, corner. Glant, 3-ball, good. 3-ball, corner pocket, Kinsey Glant. 64-28 Valley City, 2:50 remaining, 4th quarter. Glant's first points of the night. Caspers up top, Bohm to Christensen. Just off the elbow, and her bounce pass intended for Bohm goes into the backcourt, and it will be over and back, or out of bounds. Mariah Freeze, Ryland Johnson in, Coke and Suffolk out. Nicole Johnson back in for Oak Grove. As the clock continues to move with 2:20 remaining. Highlanders will go to 6-1 in Region 1, tied them with Kindred. Kindred doubled up Central Cass the other night, 63-31 in the girls' basketball. There's a loose ball on the floor. Bailey LaRue sitting down, tried to hand it off, and jump ball, possession to Valley City. So Kindred and Valley City were tied atop the region at 6-1. Central Cass 4-2. Oak Grove now falls to 3-4. There's a steal, near steal by Casper. Glant into the backcourt has it. She'll come across. Crossover dribble with the left hand off the elbow. Johnson freeze. Glant. Far side, Leak. Throws it up willy-nilly because the shot clock is winding down. That'll be a shot clock violation on Valley City. 1:22 to go here in quarter number 4. Islanders now await. They'll be playing Beulah here Saturday afternoon on the road. Near side, Johnson on the left wing. Kaspers to Christensen. Christensen to Kaspers up top. Left of the lane, driving through, layup good. Laney Kaspers with a bucket there. 64-30. Final minute, fourth quarter. Glant. Far side Leak. Entry pass LaRue. Layup is good. Bailey LaRue with the bucket off the Leak assist. Valley City up 66-30. Here's Johnson on the near side. Up top, Christensen, Kaspers. Far side, Euchre. Three-pointer, Johnson. Good! McCall Johnson with the rainbow three. She's got 5. 66-33. Islanders do not need to shoot. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds as the clock ticks down. So a big one here tonight. The Highlanders picking up the win. They sweep the season series with Oak Grove. Again, improved to 6-1 in Region 1. 11-2 overall. Your final score, Valley City 66 and Oak Grove 33. Back with the totals coming up. This is Highlander Girls Basketball, brought to you tonight on the Highlander TV Network by Brothers 3 and by Farmers Union Insurance. Back with our totals. This is Highlander Girls Basketball on the Highlander TV Network. Well, our final totals here for Valley City as they win it in going away. Final score 66-33. Oak Grove, they were led by Mari Bohm. She finished with 8 points tonight. 6 points from Sophia Geiger, 5 from McCall Johnson, and 5 from Peyton Hansen. 4 points from Rachel Christensen, 2 points from Peyton Downs, 2 points from Laney Kaspers, and Haley Newman finishing with 1 point and 9 rebounds, leading the way there tonight for the Grovers. Valley City, they too only had 1 player in double figures, but balance throughout the lineup. Dakota Potratz, big night tonight, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and about 2 or 3 blocks as well. 9 points from Katie Birchall with 11 rebounds, 9 points from Sky Nielsen with 4 rebounds and 3 assists, 8 points from Maddie Anderson with 4 rebounds and 2 assists, 8 points from Greta Goldman with 4 rebounds, 3 points from Kinsey Glant, 3 points from Katie Koka, 4 points from Bailey LaRue, and 2 points from Kinley Suffolkpool for their total of 66. And the Grovers, only 1 quarter did they get in double figures. They had 6 points in the first, 11 in the second, 8 in the third, 8 in the fourth for their total of 33. Valley City, 11 in the first, 18 in the second, 23 in the third, and 14 in the fourth. So 41-19 between the second and third quarters. The difference in this one tonight for the Highliners. So again, Valley City now 11-2 overall and 6-1 in region play. The Highlanders will step out of region play here. They'll be on the road at Beulah here Saturday afternoon. That's next up for Valley City girls. And then they come home next week. They've got Wahpeton on Tuesday, and then a big one with Kindred 1 week from tonight here at the Hack. So let's fill the Hack for that one. That'll be a big one as the Kindred Vikings will be coming to town, and more than likely that'll be for first place in Region 1, and that's coming up next week. Don't forget, we've got more basketball here this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Friday night, Highlander boys taking on Killdeer. pregame for the JV will be at 5:15. Tip-off set for 5:30. And then the varsity to go at 7. And then on Saturday afternoon, they will take on the Beulah Miners. And that'll be a 2:30 JV, 4 o'clock varsity here on the Highliner Activity Network. Oh, my thanks to our producer and technical director, camera operator tonight, Rain Nelson. Always a stellar job by R.M. Nelson. And also to our sponsors this evening, and that, of course, Brothers 3. As you head out to the ice, do a little ice fishing this winter, stop by Brothers 3. You get your gas, you get your groceries, your snacks, maybe bait and tackle, all your stuff that you're going to need as you head out to the ice and do a little ice fishing here in the late winter. Stop at Brothers 3, East Main in Valley City. And, of course, Farmer Union Insurance. Give Brian Yanish and Tyler Van Bruggen a call and see what they can do for you to help insure everything that you need insured. Home, auto, health. Maybe you've got some collectibles or that big toy that you're going to bring putting on the lake here this summer. Check out at Farmers Union Insurance and let Brian Yanish and Tyler Van Bruggen help you out. That's over on West Main in Valley City. Your final score tonight, Valley City wins at 66-33. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Until then, Paul McDonald saying thanks for joining us. So long from the Hack.